Self-driving cars will reshape society, cities, and the economy. Millions of driving jobs will be automated, requiring major efforts to retrain workers. Cities will reclaim space as parking demand drops, making room for parks, housing, and walkable streets. Car ownership may decline, replaced by transportation as a service, reducing congestion and pollution. Tech giants and automakers are racing to deploy autonomous fleets with early rollouts in controlled environments. Full autonomy everywhere is still years away, but the shift is underway. The revolution will be gradual, but its impact will be profound. The self-driving car is more than a machine. It's a catalyst for a new era of mobility. The road to autonomy is challenging. Edge cases, like unpredictable events or bad weather, still trip up AI. Billions of miles of testing are needed to perfect these systems. Legal questions loom. Who's liable in a crash? The owner, manufacturer, or software developer? Regulators must create new laws without stifling innovation. Public trust is fragile. High-profile accidents can erode confidence, so transparency and gradual rollouts are key. Cybersecurity is critical. Connected cars are vulnerable to hacking, making robust protection a must. The industry must adopt rigorous security standards to safeguard our future transportation. Overcoming these hurdles is essential for a safe, autonomous future. The biggest promise of self-driving cars is safety. Eliminating human error, the cause of most accidents. Autonomous vehicles never get tired or distracted, offering vigilance no human can match. They turn commutes into productive or relaxing time, transforming cars into mobile offices or lounges. For the elderly and disabled, self-driving cars mean newfound independence and access. With vehicles communicating and coordinating, traffic flows smoother, congestion drops, and fuel is saved. Cars can drop you off and park themselves, freeing up city space for parks and housing. The result? Safer roads, more free time, and more inclusive mobility. Autonomous vehicles are set to reshape not just travel, but the very fabric of our cities. At the heart of every autonomous vehicle is a fusion of sensors, LiDAR cameras and radar working together to map and understand the world. LiDAR creates a 3D map, cameras interpret signs and signals, and radar tracks speed and distance, ensuring the car is never blind. All this data flows into the car's AI brain, where machine learning algorithms fuse information to identify and predict the movement of everything nearby. The system must instantly decide, is that a pedestrian or a plastic bag? Will that car swerve? The AI plans the safest, most efficient path, constantly adapting to the environment. It's a continuous loop of perception, prediction, and action far beyond simple automation. This powerful combination of sensors and software enables machines to handle the complex task of driving. A quiet revolution is unfolding on our streets, powered by silicon, software, and artificial intelligence. Self-driving cars, once science fiction, are now a technological reality, marking a fundamental shift in how we move and live. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a reimagination of the automobile, transforming cars into smart, perceptive robots on wheels. Advances in computing, sensors, and machine learning have accelerated progress, making cars capable of sensing and acting faster than any human. The car is now a node in the Internet of Things, communicating with other vehicles and infrastructure for unprecedented coordination. The journey from point A to B is being redefined as a seamless, data-driven service. We're at a pivotal moment, much like the dawn of the Internet. The real questions are no longer if, but when and how autonomous vehicles will reshape our lives. The potential rewards, safer roads, more free time, and accessible mobility are too significant to ignore. The revolution ahead isn't just about cars, but about the new world they'll help create. As we look to the future, self-driving cars promise to transform not just how we travel, but how we live, work, and interact with our world. Global adoption will require overcoming diverse challenges, from infrastructure upgrades to regulatory harmonization across countries. Ethical dilemmas, such as how an autonomous vehicle should respond in an unavoidable accident, will demand careful consideration and transparent algorithms. Insurance models will evolve, shifting responsibility from drivers to manufacturers and software developers, reshaping the entire industry. Urban planners will reimagine cities, reducing the need for parking lots and enabling greener, more livable spaces. The environmental impact could be profound, with fewer emissions and more efficient transportation. The journey to autonomy began decades ago, with early experiments in robotics and artificial intelligence paving the way for today's breakthroughs. In the next decade, we may see fully autonomous vehicles become a common sight, reshaping industries, economies, and daily life in ways we are only beginning to imagine. The upcoming revolution in self-driving cars is not just about technology, it's about building a safer, smarter, and more connected world for everyone.